Hello, Southwest Florida homeowners and homebuyers. Welcome to the 239 Real Estate Roundtable Podcast, your go-to source for navigating the vibrant real estate landscape of our beautiful region. I'm your host, Kevin Tremmel, a local real estate agent, leader, and investor here in Southwest Florida. On this podcast, we bring you insights from best in the business, top-notch real estate professionals, seasoned agents, and experts in everything from homeowners insurance to mortgages, maintenance, and repairs. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or a seasoned homeowner, we've got you covered with tips, strategies, and valuable insights to make your journey in Southwest Florida's real estate market a breeze. Get ready to unlock the doors to successful home ownership. This is the 239 Real Estate Roundtable Podcast, where we demystify the process, share insider knowledge, and ensure you're well equipped to make informed decisions. Let's dive in.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the 239 Real Estate Roundtable Podcast. Today's guest is Luciana Morrissy. Luciana is the owner of Home Organizations by Luciana, based in Orlando, Florida, but she does service all of the state of Florida. Welcome to the show, Luciana.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very nice to meet you guys, and it's a pleasure for me to be here talking to Kevin today. Thank you.
Awesome. Why don't we get started? Why don't you, when I say Home Organizations by Luciana, why don't we get started by you telling us what exactly it is that you do, and where are you from originally, and how long have you been doing this, and what got you into it?
Okay. So Home Organization by Luciana starts actually 2 years ago, basically 2023, when I was working for another company actually, and I decided to do some courses. I did 4 courses in total, and I did tests and exams by the end of each course. And in these courses, I learned how you can serve the clients well and have a lot of structure, these courses. And it's very serious courses. And then I passed in all them. And I said, well, one day, basically, I want to use this for my life, to work with this. But I didn't have that much intention. I didn't know that I will starting a business a couple months later after I complete these courses. So anyway, 2024, which was last year in January, I quit my job. Actually, my boss said that they had to change a couple things in the work, and I was off. And I said, well, now I think it's a great opportunity to start and make this in practice. And I started with the first client, and then comes mouth to mouth, and then this is how it started. And nothing is easier, of course, when you are your entrepreneur and starting to do everything by yourself. It's very difficult. And I'm not here to bring that everything is easier. No, it's a process. And the most important thing is you have to do this job 100%. And you have to understand the needs of my clients, of the clients in general. And another most important thing is listening. When you're listening to the clients, you're gonna get their expectations and what is their priorities. In many of the cases, they really need help. Many. It's not just, I want to make my closet prettier. No, it's not just based on prettier, but functional and practical, and transforming their lives into a better life environment and in between their families. That's important.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about, I was browsing on your website, and you offer, different parts of the house, or, a whole house organization. So I guess what's kind of the most popular package, so to speak? What do people want organized most in their house? Is it the kitchen? Is it the closet? Is it the whole house? What do you do most? What part of the house?
Right. I believe the number one is always closet, because it's where the clients, they purchase is a non-stop acting. And today's days, we all are consumers, and it's facilitating the clients to achieve more and more products and clothes. It's so easy to have more and more items. When they see they don't have any control anymore, and the closet is full of clothes with tags that they don't even use, and this is starting the problem. Instead, let's say when you are buying something, you have to donate the other older product or pieces that you have. And if you don't do it this way, you're going to have a problem in the future because you don't have an idea what you have in the closet. And then you're going to start to get cluttered and cluttered. And then you have the idea to have a helper. So that's why home organizers are here to help you declutter or disposal or donate. This is very important. Like if you want to buy, it's fine, but you have to get rid of something if you don't use anymore.
Right. And then is this mostly females that hire you, or is it both? Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
single guys, like they don't have any relationship with another people. They are single, they need help as well. It's like everywhere. And it's interesting as well. It's not like by status. I have tons of clients which is like doesn't have too much accessibility, or clients that has more, living in a very nice area and they still need help. So it's not anymore about status. Is about the way that they collect and buying all the time.
Interesting. Okay, so it's not just the 7,000 square foot mansion in Miami. It's also just, your normal average single guy that just needs some help organizing his home, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's really affect every single person. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, very interesting. And I've seen those Instagram videos, where people in your profession do the before and after, and it's like the oddly satisfying Instagram reels. So it's very interesting. What did you do before you got into this? I feel like this is a very specific niche market. Not many people wake up on a Monday morning and say, I want to be a home organizer, right? It's a very specific niche market. What did you do before?
Right. My background is actually, I'm a fashion designer.
Okay.
I came from Brazil and I did the graduation in fashion and I got a prize. And this award they sent me to Paris to conclude my fashion degree. And I was studying as mod in Paris for a couple months to conclude just to finalize the course. And I was able to get more and more information about what I want. And when I came back from Paris, I was working on the TV as a costume designer and for a couple of years. And then after I opened my business for bridal salon, I was developing bridal wedding dresses.
Yeah.
So, and then I came here to the United States. Of course, we have to reinvent it. We recreate everything from scratch. And that's now I work with, this is like, it's been a while. I've been living here for 10 years already.
Okay. That was going to be my next question. When did you come here? So you moved to Florida in 2015 then from Brazil?
Yes, it's correct.
There? Okay. Yeah, I'm from Germany originally. I moved here in 2017. So I know how it is reinventing and, learning a new culture and all that. So I'm right there with you. So my next question is, obviously, with what you do and helping clients, there's the obvious part or the obvious benefit of aesthetics, right? Like you make it look nice. But what are maybe some other benefits of your services that, maybe might not be as apparent on the first look? Like if somebody's on the fence, like, should I do this? Sounds very interesting, sounds very intriguing. Like, what would you say to those people? What are some other benefits of your services and like a organization of the home?
Right. So when they hire me, I always try to explain that when I arrive in their home, I'm not going to just do organization. It's a 3 service included in one. And I offer organization, I offer cleaning, and I offer interior design consultation. So it's basically 3 in one. And I can help them to make all the location even better. And of course, that there is no other way when you organize the space, let's say the garage or the closet, you have to clean. If not, it's going to be incompleted and it's going to be 50% of the job. And I'm not this way. When I am with my clients, I deliver 100% of my attention, my care, my love in my work. I put a lot of effort. And sometimes people think, I'm going to be a home organizer. It's so easy. I'm going to get money. It's not about that. You have to love what you do because it's not your mess. It's someone's else mess. So it's difficult and you have to understand. And it's just like, oh my God, they are so cluttered, they are so messy. But it's not. They are like this because they have issues sometimes. It's a lot of things in the back that we don't know why they arrive in this way, but it's so important. You listen, you understand, and everything has a reason for that. And we have to be compassionate. We have to understand as a human why they are like this.
I gotcha. And how long does, I mean, I'm sure it varies based on like the scope of your work, but is this something you typically do in like a day or like a weekend or a week or a month? Or like, I mean, I'm sure it depends on what they hire you for, but how long does something like this usually take?
Yeah, it really depends on the size of the project. For example, if the whole house, I will have to select a couple days, and I have a team that work with me. I have a couple assistants. I don't normally work alone. It's just in few cases. Sometimes the clients doesn't want to have so many people, like different people in their houses, because it's their privacy. So I have to respect that. But let's say a closet. Yesterday I did a closet, and we took like 9 hours doing the closet. And it's not, I could be there a little bit more, but it's like when you don't declutter before, it's taking more time because we're going to have to do that job, and it's going to be a little bit more time. But normally between 9 to 10 hours, I believe, depending on the project, of course, I believe you can finalize and deliver in the same day. And that's the best part, because it's not a project that you're going to take like months to see. You're going to see immediately the result. And at the time that I'm delivering the project, they're going to see, wow, that's what I wanted. That's the beauty.
Yeah, and I'm sure. Do you ever have, I guess the challenge is, for people to, after you leave, keeping it as clean and organized as you leave it. Do you ever have repeat clients who are like, after 6 months, they just call you again?
Yes, we call this a maintenance. So we do have maintenance program that I can be there like a couple more times just to help maintaining, especially for the young guys, and they are single and they don't have a wife to help folding, and they don't have any time. They are executive guys, and that's the best part. That we go, we maintain, we make everything perfect, because organization, as I mentioned, comes with the interior design, comes with the cleaning. So if they hire, they're gonna get all the 3 services. So it's really worth it.
Okay, awesome. And do you have like a specific story that you can share where, this might have been like your worst job ever? Like, is there anything crazy you've experienced? I mean, you see a lot of homes on the inside, you meet a lot of people, you meet a lot of personalities, you see how they live without divulging any private information, obviously. But is there any horror stories or like really rough jobs that you can share? I'd be curious to know.
Every day is different. That's another part of the coolest part of the job, because every day is different. It's never going to be a routine. Everyone has their, culture, and every home is different than ours. So yeah, I did have a client that she has so much. And I had like my 3 assistants with me, and with me it was 4. And we had to finalize the project in 3 days. And she made her husband to build like a huge, like a huge shed. Looks like the, how do you say? It's like she lives in the countryside.
Okay.
And looks
like a barn.
Barn. And the husband took like 2 years to build that barn just for her to put her items. So imagine, have to have a lot of items.
Yeah.
So by the end, the husband was not there with us, and then she arrived to me and said, "You know what? I'm gonna go and rent a little storage across the street, and I can put some items there." And then the husband, by the end of the story, he discovered that she was doing that, and he completely blocked her and then said, "No way, I built this for 2 years. You gotta better stop every craziness." Because you picture this, you have a barn that you can put all your items. There is no more space in that. Means that you have to stop buying. You have to stop, you have to donate the items, do whatever you need. But if I purchase another storage, I'm gonna, lose money. And also it's going to give you the ability to buy more and more and more. Yeah. By the end, she's going to have like 3 storage plus the barn. So someone has to stop that. And that was the number one for me of how much items she collected. It's so crazy. It's like you have to understand that life is not about having stuff. It's less than this. So you have to have the essential, the minimal for live. Other than that, investing in travels, it makes you feel good. So
interesting.
That was for me, like, I'm never going to forget that.
So your fourth component of your business is also a little bit of a therapist, it sounds like.
Yes.
A little bit of shifting priorities from the material side to the experiential side.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and I'm sure Florida's a great market for it, with some very affluent retirees that, don't have anything else to do than to buy stuff all day long.
Yes.
So I'm sure you're in the right state for that. But Luciana, very, very insightful. I learned a lot about a world that I don't know a lot about. So I want to thank you for your time. And of course, we will link all of your social media handles and your contact information down in the descriptions below. But if somebody is curious about learning about your business and your services and maybe get a quote and pricing, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Right. So the best ways, you have like the Google, you can find me on Google, just type there, Home Organization by Luciana, you're going to see my Google reviews there. You can reach out by the website, which is www.homeorganization.byluciana.net. And then also you can see all my portfolio, all my daily pictures on my Instagram, which is at Home Organization by Luciana. You can find me there, and my phone number 407-403-2911.
Perfect. And Luciana with one N, correct? Just how it's on your lecture.
Luciana,
okay, perfect. Just want to make sure. All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and you have a great rest of your day, Luciana.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you all for listening today.
And that wraps up another insightful episode of the 239 Real Estate Roundtable Podcast. I hope you enjoyed our discussions and gained valuable knowledge to enhance your home ownership journey here in Southwest Florida. A big thank you to our incredible guests and, of course, to you, our listeners, for joining us. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, or if you'd like to connect, feel free to reach out. You can find us on Instagram at Kevin Tremmel _real estate, on Facebook at Kevin Tremmel Real Estate, or visit our website, kevintremmel.com. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Your feedback is crucial, and we're always eager to hear from you. Until next time, this is Kevin Tremmel, your host, signing off. See you on the next episode.